you looking bad or you looking not smart, right? One of my other favorite quotes is that rich men, they keep dreams and foolish men keep pride. We don't need a ton of pride in order for you to be successful, because it's that same person that's able to humble themselves and take notes, right? And understand that every single man, woman, and child walking this planet is superior to you in something. I don't care if it's tapping into your emotions or writing or speaking or being more compassionate. Every single person on this planet you can learn something from. That doesn't diminish what you're great at, but it does mean that you can learn if you're open to it. So you have to ask yourself, right? Are you teachable? Are you coachable? Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to learn from those people that are around you? Right? That's the difference between ego and foolish pride. Foolish pride means that I know I don't know. I know you know, but I know I'm not going to ask you. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. We have to let go of ego and foolish pride because they do not serve you. They do not serve you. There's never a silly question to be asked. It's only the one that you don't ask. Okay? There's never a silly question. Only the one that you don't ask. So let go of ego and foolish pride, guys. Number 5, and then we'll round that up with the 5.5. So number 5, guys, and again, feel free to share this scope so they can get these last 2, right? Because I got 2 more tips for you guys, and throw those hearts out there if this information is making some sense to you guys right now. Throw some hearts out there, right? Number 5, guys, number 5, the 5th thing that I need you guys to be thinking of letting go. The 5th thing that you need to let go. And again, this one is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to say it anyway. Let go of the past. Let go of the past. Let go of all those things that have happened in the past. Yesterday is dead and gone, and it is in a cold, shallow grave. But it's shallow because there's certain people, they refuse to let it stay buried. You can take very, very powerful lessons from yesteryear and yesterday, etc., right? But yesterday was tomorrow's today, right? So all those things that are happening, right, and that we keep replaying in our minds over and over again, unless you're doing that to learn from your previous mistakes, if you're not replaying the past in order to do that, then you're simply torturing yourself. And I challenge you to let it go. Let the past go, especially if you're not going back to learn from those mistakes. But there are certain people, they're not going back in the past to learn from it. They just keep torturing themselves, going to that same door, walking through that same just black hole of just negative emotions that, back to number 1, you're not using productively. You're literally just taking that past in the form of one of those old time skillets and just banging yourself in the head with it over and over again. That's not productive. That does not serve your goals, in my opinion. So we need to let it go. I haven't sung the song yet, right? But y'all know what song it is. Holla if y'all know what movie I'm talking about. What movie am I talking about, guys? The theme song for Let It Go. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. What's the theme song, y'all? Right? Because I'm going to end with that along with my quote, because I haven't forgotten my quote. All right, y'all ain't going to say that. Y'all ain't going to say the movie? You're not going to say the movie? The theme song to Let It Go? You're not going to say it? Nobody going to say it. What's the movie, guys? What's the movie? The theme song. Y'all ain't going to say it? Nobody going to type it in? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Tam. You following along. You playing along with me. Guys, 5.5, and we'll end this thing off. 5.5. There are certain people you need to let go of. There are certain people that you need to let go of. I call this one 0.5 because this is an ongoing situation. You guys have all heard it before, that people in your life are like elevators. Some people in your life are like elevators. They will take you up, they can take you down, or they can leave you exactly where you are. The question is, who are you surrounding yourself with? On my Instagram, right, which is at Millionaire Manners, feel free to go and check that out, at Millionaire Manners. That's spelled completely out. But a couple of weeks ago, probably about a week ago, I posted 7 things that real friends do. 7 things that real friends do. The people that you need to let go, I'll refer you back to that posting that we did on our Instagram. If the people in your life aren't doing the majority of those 7 things, and I'm not going to list them here, I'll simply refer you to that post. But if the people in your life aren't doing the majority of those 7 things, right? If they aren't doing those things, right? Some of which, I'll just give you a couple of them, pushing you to be better, giving you the feedback, the things that you need to hear, not the things that you want to hear. If there are certain people in your life that aren't doing some of those things, you got to let them go. You got to let them go because they don't, most of the time, they don't even mean to be, but they're holding you back. But then the challenge becomes, are you being a great friend? Are you the person that somebody else needs to let go? Could be. Could be. Well, that's where the reflection of it all sort of comes into play. We have to make sure that we're challenging ourselves to be the exact same person who we're looking for. Then you look up and everybody looks just like you because you've transformed yourself on purpose into the change that you want to see in the on the planet. So it becomes that cycle, guys, that never-ending cycle that challenges us to get better, stay better, and then people look around and they say, "Hey, what you been doing?" And now it challenges them, it encourages them to be better as well, and that's how we change the world. So the quote that I'll end this scope with, and again, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Throw some hearts out there. I know only a couple of us stuck around to the end, so I appreciate you guys so much. But the quote that we'll end with, and I'm going to paraphrase. I don't remember it word for word, but I'm going to paraphrase the quote, and it goes essentially like this. As we make space in our lives, in our mental and physical space, as we make space in our lives by letting things go, then magically it frees up space for us to add new things in. So every single time you let something go, you make a conscious decision to make something else or to let something else go, you've just made space now in your life to receive new blessings, new people, new opportunities that would not have been there if your mind was constantly bogged down by all the junk that we have to go through every single day in order to just live. So that's the benefit. And I always use the analogy of spring cleaning, right? You guys, we just did it with our kids the other day at the house, right? Well, one of my sons, he's like, "Oh, I don't have any pants that fit." I said, "My man, go through your closet, go through your drawers, right? And pull out all the too small pants. And we're going to go and give those to Goodwill. Or we're going to find a young man who's a year younger than you to give those clothes to." As soon as we did that, now his drawers are not completely empty. He still got clothes, guys. Come on now. But he freed up so much space now. So now we see exactly what he needs, because that's the other benefit. As you let things go, now it becomes super clear on what it is that you might need. And not only is it clear what you need, you have the physical space, the capacity, the bandwidth, the wherewithal to be able to handle those things now mentally. You now have the capacity. So it's an amazing process of letting things go. So I really, really enjoyed you guys. Throw some hearts out there, share the replay, and I'm going to talk to you guys really, really soon, guys. Peace and love, peace and blessings.